quiet for a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits, excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat and excuse me. The crash came when the cash came, spend it.
Good evening, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing Breaking News, the greatest news channel, one of the newest news channels still for your boxing news. Okay, guys, we'll get into tonight. The grand arrivals happened in Los Angeles early this evening, and we'll get into it. But first, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel, all the comments, all the new subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yes, sir. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification button.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To get notified when we have some other story for you. Also, guys, we'll get into it for you. Won't keep you waiting. Here we go. All right. Andy Ruiz and Miller make grand arrivals, guys, in Los Angeles ahead of the heavyweight clash. I'm sure some of you guys seen the grand arrivals tonight. Andy Ruiz and Jarrell Miller made their grand arrivals today in Los Angeles for their heavyweight clash this Saturday night at the BMO Stadium. Now, the two oversized heavyweights will fight live on DAZN on pay-per-view in Riyadh season event Saturday. Also, Miller towered over Ruiz during their face-off, looking lean and mean. Now, Ruiz tried to get a smile out of Miller by pretending he was going to throw punches, but it didn't harden the New Yorker's stare. He clearly wants the win. Now, guys, Miller's physical transformation, what really was really surprising is Miller, who has 26 big wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw and 22 KOs, looked in better shape than Ruiz, who has 35 big wins, 2 losses, and 22 KOs. In Miller's previous fight last December, he weighed in at 333 pounds for his fight against Daniel Dubois and looked in terrible shape. He appears to have lost all that weight and was firmer than Ruiz. Now, guys, this is a fight that neither fighter can afford to lose if they want to work their way into a world title picture before they age out and get old. Former unified heavyweight champion Ruiz has designs for fighting Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Joseph Parker. He can't forget about that if he loses to Miller on Saturday night. Now, guys, that could make things interesting because when Miller was at his best from 2016 to 2018, he was an exceptional fighter. Now, in quote by Teddy Atlas, he took a beating from Dubois, a good puncher from Dubois, said Teddy Atlas on his YouTube channel discussing Jarrell Miller's recent fight against Daniel Dubois this past December. Now, guys, Ruiz' inconsistent form and his inactivity. Now, in quote, Ruiz, when is he going to get in real shape? He's always heavy and looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Wasn't that funny, right? All right, guys. In quote, I like Ruiz. He's a good fighter. He can punch and has a good hand speed. He's had his ups and downs in fights that he didn't look good in. He's not used to up and looks like he's in shape this time. More importantly, he's looked like he was mentally in shape, said Atlas. Now, Ruiz doesn't look in great shape, judging by his appearance today during his grand arrival in Los Angeles. Given that he's been inactive for 2 years, it's impossible to know what Ruiz has left. Now, Ruiz fought twice in the last 5 years, beating a pair of 40-plus-year-old guys. Now, the importance of the stoppage victory for Andy Ruiz, guys. Here's what they're saying, in quote, he understands what this opportunity is for him in this life. I like Ruiz in this fight. He needs to stop Miller because Dubois did. Can you outdo Dubois? Can you stop Miller earlier than Dubois? If you do, then you're going to get people's attention, said Atlas. Now, Ruiz hasn't done much with his career besides getting lucky against Anthony Joshua and beating a handful of fringe contenders. When Joshua's name is removed from Ruiz's resume, there's not much there, really, guys. Now, Dubois is 26 years old, active, coming off wins over Filip Hrgovic and Miller. Ruiz is nearing 35. He hasn't fought in 2 years and looked poor in his last 3 fights against Luis Ortiz, Chris Arreola, and Anthony Joshua. Now, guys, if Ruiz does win on Saturday night, he's likely won't do a better job against Miller than Dubois because of his age, inactivity, and their consecutive lackluster performances. So, guys, tell me what you think about this fight. Who do you think is going to win? What do you think about Andy Ruiz coming back? Tell me what your guys' thoughts are in the comments, guys. We appreciate you guys. Hey, again, hang in there. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, probably. Have a beautiful day tomorrow at work, guys. Catch you next time. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here.